A brief overview of Bioforum. We are over 200 employees and have been in business for over 16 years. We've participated in supporting over 450 projects, including 15 plus regulatory submissions. So the integrated summary of safety, the integrated summary of efficacy, and the integrated databases that we will be talking about today. We focus primarily on biometrics, so data management, stats, programming, and medical writing. You can find out more about Bioforum at bioforumgroup.com. Our agenda today is going to be an overview of the ISE and the ISS. What are the requirements for these FDA data submission packages? Some risk mitigation around ISS and ISE preparation. A pretty substantial discussion on data integration, what it is, why we have to do it, how do we do it, and then finally focusing on centralized biometrics, which is a strategy to develop a biometrics-focused clinical development program. Before we get started, we're going to open up the first poll for you, and this is about which aspects of the ISS-ISE process have you wanted to understand better. And you can choose multiple options in this poll. So we'll open it up and then you can choose your responses. Okay, we'll leave it open just for a couple seconds more. Let everybody get their answers in. Okay, we're going to close this poll. And the responses are very interesting. The number one response is, when is the best time to start planning? Other ones are, what are the risks associated with producing an ISS and an ISE? And what is the strategy for pooling SDTM and ATOM data? So looks like there's a wide range of interest today, so we will get started. So before we jump into the body of the webinar, I just want to say that ISS and ISE planning can be a very complicated endeavor, and this short webinar is not intended to serve as a comprehensive guide. Rather, I want to provide you with an overview of key components, outline some top tips or items of which you should be aware, so that the process is smoother for you when you go through it. So why do we need to consider carefully creating the integrated summary of safety and the integrated summary of efficacy? And that's because they are required for FDA submissions. So if you are doing a submission in the US to FDA, you will be doing an ISS and ISE. Also, engagement and agreement with FDA on these documents is vital, particularly for data integration and study pooling strategies. And the planning for it is key. It's a complex endeavor, as I said, so you want to make sure you have some robust planning along the way. So what are these documents that are necessary for submission to FDA? The ISS is the integrated summary of safety, and this includes safety data, as well as information that defines your patient population